Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Tenian. Welcome to the channel. And as you can see behind me, I have the NECA full-scale Bride of Chucky doll. Just arrived in the mail in time for the Halloween season. Super excited to take this out of the box and still can't believe I have an actual 2-scale good guy Chucky doll. Just kind of blows my mind that they're making great collectibles like this for horror fans like myself. But especially the Bride of Chucky, I think, just featured one of the character's most iconic looks, of course, with his scarred, stitched up face, and just makes a great piece to have in a horror collection, honestly. So, really happy to finally have this. And also with the Bride of Chucky film, I have kind of like a nostalgic, sentimental attachment to that movie because I have great memories of going to see it with my brother Dan and our dad in the movie theaters in the 90s. So, love this character and very excited to take this out of the box. So, let's get this unboxing video started here. Alright, I want to start out by looking at the box itself, which looks as it does in the movies. And I really love all the good guy children's illustrations. Here you have at the front of it, and they just make me laugh because you have all these kids versions of weapons like guns, chainsaws. You got a bat here. You also have this same theme repeated to the sides of the box as well, with these good guy characters all equipped with weapons such as tomahawks, hammers, axes, and there's just a little bit of satire and dark humor just into the box itself, which is perfectly in keeping with the spirit of the movies. I mean, it's great. I love it. I also love all the burn marks and also the blood stains, which just give it that weathered, gritty slasher vibe kind of feel. Here's Chucky out of the box, and first impression is that I think the feature I'm most drawn to are his eyes and face, especially that right mutilated eye. I think they did a pretty good job of recreating that look from the movie. I also like the color job for it with that dark blood red texture. Makes it look a little juicy and also as if it's been festering for a while. I also love the flesh tones on his face, and if you look at his teeth, they have this yellowing, almost decayed quality to them, and you can see his little tongue sticking out, which is a nice subtle detail. When comparing this face to the animatronic puppet face in the movie, you'll probably notice that the movie version has more of a fleshier, fuller face, but I still think they did a good job of capturing Chucky's menacing expressions and look, so I'm pretty happy with the face here. Keep in mind that this is a reissue of the original Bride of Chucky NECA scale models. And when those first came out, that first series ran, there was some fan feedback and complaints to the way the scarring was done. And the issue was that they weren't movie accurate enough. Especially there was this additional detail to the scarring above his right eye. You see that scar line? Well, there was an additional little scar running across there that they painted in. That scar was not there in the movie version. And so, as you can see here in this reissue, they've removed that scar line and it's not colored anymore. Subtle details, I guess, are important. I probably wouldn't have noticed that myself in the original run, but I like that they heard the fans and they made the adjustments. You'll see that Chucky's left hand is open and his right hand is clenched, so definitely his right hand is the one where you can equip him with a little accessory like a toy knife or gun. Chucky's clothes are great. They're very good quality and they look weathered, dusty, dirty. I love how they're torn and they just have a nice kind of texture to them. And also I love how the clothing design picks up the theme on the good guy box with all the kids' weapons featured prominently, which is great. Let's see how posable Chucky is here, starting with his neck and head, which looks to be on a ball joint. You can move it side to side, up and down, just you can't turn it all the way from right to left here, which limits his posability here. I might have liked a little more flexibility in the neck area especially. His arms move up and down, and you have to use a little bit of pressure to get him into place here. Let's take a look at the shoes, the good guy shoes here, which, like the clothing, have a nice weathered, worn look to them. They're dirty, grimy, dusty, and just I think with the clothing are one of the features on this toy that really give it an aged quality and a layer and a history to it, like it's been used and lived in for a while. And I really love that. I love that sense of layering and nuance and kind of lived in, used up quality to this figure. It really makes it more lifelike. On the whole, I think this is an amazing Chucky doll. I love how expressive he looks. I love how used and worn the clothing is. I think it does a good job of recreating the film version and giving us that grungy 90s version of Chucky that we got in The Bride of Chucky, and is still like one of my favorite designs and looks for the character. So very happy to have this in my collection. I think my one criticism would be that I think it could have used a little more posability and flexibility in the joint areas, just to give some more like variation to the poses you could put this toy in. But other than that, like few complaints. They did a great job. I think I'll probably be getting the Tiffany doll as well down the road, and I think that would make a great companion piece to this one. But very, very excited to have a good guy doll finally in my collection here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to more content very soon, and also check out our Halloween Horror Fest series of movie reviews, which we're running and probably going to be running every Halloween season. We're big horror fans and really get into the season here, so yeah, go check it out, and I'll look forward to seeing you very soon here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.